Hello everyone, welcome back to the Triple Threat Challenge in a wonderful February morning in the Polish countryside. Have not really done too much. In fact, we've just woken up. It's nice and sunny at 9 in the morning. We've got a lot of lettuce to sell. This is going to be good. That's going to be ridiculously good. Oh, you can stay on the ground then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 11 pallets. I've just been planning ahead. That whole sheep idea, well, the goat pen idea. I think this is going to have to move, but that'll be months before that happens. Money for lettuce, and more importantly, where does it go? It is going there. All right. So that we got our sales run to do. Need to do some water. What contracts do we have? There we go. There's the autosave finally. Contracts we have. No. Although I did have a quick nosy before starting recording. Look what turned up. I think we're going to do that. 150. Or do we just keep it with that? Like, we can always upgrade it later for another 1,000. That's good enough. It's 5,500. Let's just lock it in. We need one. Done. Good start. I feel I'm probably going to need to put some bigger tires on this thing here. Oh, why am I looking backwards? That's right, because it's backing it into the shed. You like the shed? Like the parking job? Anyway, let's spin this around to where I want it. Let's get this going. Make some money. And oops, easy. Get that. Just trying to decide if we get rid of this bale storage right now. And honestly, it's probably going to depreciate. Well, it wasn't exactly expensive to begin with, was it? So depreciation of not much is not much lost. Look at that, there we go, 11,000 litres of the lettuce. Let us begin, shall we say. Get the money in the bank, figure out everything. But yeah, we're going to do one cut off this grass. We're going to plough it in. Or drill over it. Actually, we just drilled straight over it, I think. Because we have our sprayer, is awkward as it is. And put something that actually is a... I wouldn't necessarily say a cash crop, but something that can be better using that. I think we're going the right way. Grass seems to be a waste. Getting 120% yield on grass when we, one, don't really need it, and I don't think we're going to need that much for quite some time. So we'll convert that over. I think the mustard field's pretty garbage soil quality. Really should put them around, yeah, the different ways. Oh, it's good to be back in here. Just going to avoid the city ploughing contracts if it's like massive. We're turning in here, aren't we? We are turning in here. Here we go. Maybe I should have come in the other way. That's fine. Let us unstrap. 12,000. Nothing left on there. Excellent. Let's turn that off. And I'm not blocking traffic. 12,000. So there's nothing really here. I mean, to be honest, we could... Which one is this one? Field 103. Which is that one there, actually. I wonder. I forgot I wrote my list. I won't. I can't remember if this is one that we needed to buy. There we go. Yeah, I was looking at the sheep stuff. We're going to go for that eventually. It's a decent size, but it is just back and forth. So that's a maybe. And we'll go back to... Yeah. It's kind of funny having this list after also playing the Renita Island Challenge. It's just cluttered with the hand tools. Right. What are we doing today? 62,000? Bit of money. Like, we could pick up a field. Like, honestly, actually, let's visit this one and look at it. I mean, it's a bit funny, that corner there, so I don't know what we'd do with it, but where are we? Let's go back to our sheeps for the goat enclosure. If we were using this, right, we could... Well, that actually fits down here at this part very nicely. I'm making the assumption that this is not good land to farm. That's pretty cheap. These are really cheap. We've got to get a couple of these anyway. I'm very tempted to grab this. Like, what is this shed here? What is this shed? Can I at least click on it? And it's a large garage. Oh. If we're able to get the money together, we could just sell most of this chicken coop. Fence. Like, that would be... Is there like a gate in there? No. Like, we could get rid of that. I'd have to chop all the trees down as well, but we could have this as like a little sheep. Well, you know, the goat area. I'm kind of regretting, not taking our... Like, keeping the... what do you call the doodacky? Wrong ones. Keeping the sheep pen that our farm started with. But also, I'm not at the same time, because we can put a bigger, an optimally placed one. I did consider chopping down some trees on the property, but I do not believe that is going to be worth it. Those trees are weird. We'd want to actually put some sort of processing in for it if we're going to do that. But there's the excitement for the day. That is our lettuce sold. And a plough purchased at a pretty good discount. And that is so much better now that I've got things set up and my shoulder's recovered. I can actually get around the corner properly. Actually dug out an old gamepad that I have, so I can do this now. Sorry if that was a little bit, whooshy all over the screen, but yeah, I can move around without needing the mouse now. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to go get that plow, bring it back here, and probably run some water around and wait for the contracts to start propagating into the list so we can see what we've got on the menu. But I mean, hey, worst case, there is a ploughing contract that should be okay. In fact, while we're going to get into plough, maybe I should chuck some bigger wheels on this, bigger tires. Good question. See you down at the shop. Kind of funny with everyone else doing the same challenge. Getting to January and kind of wishing that they get the loan. Having to take more of a loan out. What a shame. But where are we? Not that one. We want to turn you off and hop out. I'm glad I'm not the only one that was hoping for the same thing. All right, let's customize tires. Are they like chunkier tires? No, there aren't. But we'd have to go for rear duals. I mean, will it help? A little bit, yes. Some weights on the front of it, I guess. Do I need to add anything at all right now? No. Sure, we'll just do that for now. And we'll just give it a quick service while we're here. Yep, that camera's all good. Let's just get this to the right spot. Yeah. I think this is sensible. We'll just keep it like, well, we've got 150 horsepower in this thing, which means we could make this bigger. I'm not sure if traction's going to be an issue. And, I mean, 4.6 meters might be a lot quicker than the 4 meters, but if it feels like it's faster, I think it's going to be the better thing. Alright, let's get this back, do some watering, and see if anyone's got some interesting jobs for us to do. So, yeah, not really much has happened. Honestly, still the same ones. Yeah. I don't know if we're going to see anything more, so we are going to just take this one. We need to do something. I do have an idea. I will not qualify it if it is a good idea. And the main bit of hesitation on it is it will take the majority of our current money. Can I just smush it on? Yes, I can. Which way are we going? We are going this way. And then hang a left, and hang a left before the gas station. So, the idea. With the plan, we move that Polish garden, right? Because we're going to put the goat pen in there. And we'll put in new gardens, which are effectively greenhouses. We could do that, or we could just upgrade. Just skip, like, steps 2, 3, and 4. Go straight to step 5. Silly idea, potentially. Probably. Will we make money back on it? Yeah. Will we make money back on it quickly? I don't know. And is it? I think that's the turn off. No, we want the next right as we get into the... where we start getting some buildings. Because there's a nice big... glass house. It's a glass house. That I've always wanted to use. I saw Cross to use it on his Fine Foods series. And it looks pretty sweet. Is it good? Yes. Is it expensive? Yes. 54,000. Ooh. Okay. I hate those downy service berries. I'm not sure anyone likes them. They're just annoying. I guess they're good for decoration, but other than that... now, could we be buying property? Yes. Like, no ifs, no buts, no maybes. Should we? Possibly, but the problem is what we need to do is barley. That's our challenge crop, which means we can't put down any productions on our farm that can process that, which is a lot of the stuff we can do in the fields. So, yeah. Oops, no, go away. Hold the button down, then do it. Steering assist, no offset. I think part of why I hated that plowing gear was just the size of it and something up with the offset. It's just up and down it. Those numbers all look fine to me. So we'll just back up. We will push the thingy on that, and nearly forgot to lower the plow. Let's get on with it. So yeah, the greenhouse. Honestly, let's just put the cruise control on. Leave the tractor to do its thing. Let's just go up here. Where are we? It is under, obviously, greenhouses. Being a, what's a glass house? This thing here. So we can go just water and manure, or has the option of both. Just go with that. Some of the stuff you can hide away. Got plenty of time. Where's our farm? Somewhere over here. Here it is. And I'm thinking somewhere around here. Somewhere, it's in the center, yes, but we can drive around it fairly easily. We need to start actually structuring out our farmyard and make some use out of it. But yeah, there's the plan. I'm going to think about that while we at least, well, let's check this. No. If we're lucky, we'll see some more contracts, but yeah. We'll knock this out in the time lapse, and hopefully we get more contracts. I mean, there was a wood transport, although it's getting close to expiring, so maybe not. Let's not have it disappear on us while we're doing it, eh? Barring those trees getting in the way, that was a lot more pleasant than the last one. I did realise after starting that I forgot to repair the plough after buying it, so we might have gone a little bit faster. Maybe 11, 12 kilometers per hour. And we're about to finish this up. Here we go. Save. Ooh, we got another one. Okay. We'll think about that. We will think about that indeed. We will collect, however, our money for that one. Okay. That's something to think about. And to be honest, I'll probably just throw a worker on it. Let's get moving. Where are we? Into here. That was there before we started. Where is our plow? That moves 11, and we're only doing 10, so yes, if we repair this, it'll move a little bit quicker. Oh, we're still on. Lane assist. But while doing all that, yeah, it's always good for a bit of thinking time. We've got to get a mower for next month, because our grass will be ready to cut, which should hopefully cause the precision farming information to update. And we'll start getting our environmental score bonus, as opposed to just nothing. But I mean, nothing is better than a penalty, right? Ooh, actually, what's that? What is that? There is a place right next to us here. Piece of property. Piece of property. What are you? You have the... What is this? This is... What is this? This is... Won't let me see. Must be this. The production here. Spinnery, maybe? We don't need it. How much is the actual land, though? Ah, there we go. Local spinner, yes. And the cost of it is 70,000. It's kind of a bargain. Won't need it. Since there's a production on there, I don't really want to be buying it and deleting it. Always on the lookout for a good property to throw some goats onto. But we'll get this into here. Repair it. Yeah, we will do that contract. We'll just throw a worker on it. Especially if with our own gear. Like, it wasn't suffering. So we will repair it. It means it will go quicker now. Which means into contracts, we will grab the ploughing contract, we'll accept it. And then we're going to pay someone to suffer for us. That is what we learnt last time. And... yeah, we will get them started. And... I will see you back at the farm. We'll do some planning. Alright, let's get this place sorted out. Let's get out of the way. And let's get into our construction menu. What's this worth at the moment? That is just going to depreciate. But also, not much more. Like, yeah, it can stay there for now. We want to get this into here. And I think that's the business end. Got pickups on both sides. I think we can disable them though. Oh wow, I can actually push it all the way back to here. That's nice. That little tree doesn't quite get in the way. Because there is a, as you can see, a bulk dispenser there. Back on the right, kind of blending into the dirt. Okay. Where exactly? About there, so we have a pull-in bay. Bit of space all around. And... are we square? We are square. And... about there. Now it does bees as well. It's a beehive. So we want to set that up as well. I don't know. Somewhere out of the way. Out of the way indeed. Where do we... it's in animals, isn't it? bees, and I want the... I have like a bigger... Okay, where do we sneak this? I must feel that... Ooh, we can't put it here. It overlaps quite a bit, doesn't it? Curious. I mean, we could just put it over here. Like, we're going to keep these trees. There's nothing really useful down here. Don't want to do anything there. I want to keep that as clear as possible. And I don't really want to do any of that. Yeah, I think we are just going to pop it over here. Boom, done. Now let's get this configured. Now I'm going to need to bring up my triggers. That one there. So manure goes in there. Water goes in there. Block pallet spawning on one side. I think we will do that. Boom, gone. We'll let the pellets spawn on that side. And I don't think we need... this. We'll just hide everything here for now. We don't need the bulk. Outputs. Lovely mod. Lovely mod indeed. We've still got over $10,000. That's a genuine surprise. Let's have a look around here because we've got... Ooh, and over to here, go up here. Yeah, the ladders actually work. Bees are up here. So it's not just magic. Boom, hop down. And this can do a lot of stuff. It can do a lot of stuff. Let's actually have a look. Lettuce just water, 16 to 8. Whereas the garden is 4 to 4, doing 1,008 cycles a month. And then and that brings it up to 16 to 16. So we are way less efficient on water. Oh no. So we'll make twice as much. I suspect this is going to be all shared. So the more we activate, the worse it's going to get. Production-wise, which is fine. How's our friend going down here? Going. Let's just teleport back that way and do that so it resets the camera. Now the other thing is I wouldn't mind actually having a production to go with it. And the problem is I can't get anything that can deal with barley. So it's going to limit things. Like I could get a windmill, like we go with olives. I assume this does olives and sunflower. Olives and no sunflowers. Nice. So there is actually a reason to keep that. We could... I like it when you got things that just don't do absolutely everything. You can do cotton in here. Okay, so we could do olives, but we can't. Factories, where are you? Wonderful old grain mills. Yeah. Second process barley. We can't use that. It is just as simple as that. What do we got here? We've got all that fun stuff. Dairy, can't use at the moment. What don't have inputs for it? EMR and stuff. What have we got? Other than a lot to choose from. We've got a lot to choose from. But I think we'll just go with the improved small ones, which are... yeah. Way better than the normal ones. Like that one there, we can... It's 36,000 and it can process a decent amount of stuff that can come out of here. So I think that's what we're going to do. We will... we'll keep this running for now until we sell it. It's going to be... What do we do? Interesting. Can this distribute water? It can make water? Yeah, I don't like that. That's... I mean, you don't pay for it. That's... We're not doing that. Okay, we will do... Actually, good question. What is actually worth something going forward? Garlic, it's all downhill from here, isn't it? Like everything. Everything is just straight downhill. No one's got... anything decent. Oh, wow, where are we? Struggling to find anything. Yeah, it's all... I won't say worthless, but nothing is going to be better in the... Well, actually, no. Not even that. Chili peppers? No. You seeing anything else in here? If we jump up to here, like we can make red beet, we can make sugar beet, we can do parsnips, we can do green beans. There we go. Green beans, August. And wages, new hour, no new sales, any new contracts. That is also a no. All right, so we're doing green beans. Activate. And where is it in here? That, let them spawn. And I feel that we should do something else. Not just that. We'll do peas as well. Beans. Peas. And spinach. We'll be healthy. There we go. So this will need a bunch of water. Our friend needs to hurry up and do all the work. We have $10,000. We need... I mean, at worst case, when it comes to a mower, there is always the bar. The double bar mower. Which is here. Like, worst case, we get that. 5,000. It's not great, but we've always got it there. Something like that. Actually, let's go check this tractor. Does it have a front? It does not have a front PTO. That is... or anything. So that actually immediately decides that. So we want to get a mower that either rows or we'll get the bar and a windrower. Actually, why am I getting out of that? We'll get over here. You know what? I haven't checked. Actually, no, I did check it. It was like 10 per cycle, 10 per cycle, and 16. No, I think it was all 10 per cycle. Add 1,000 cycles. So we're going to need to get 10,000 water into here. So it's 5 trips. Get that done. one. Get rid of that. This is an awkward angle to come at. I have kind of done it badly, haven't I? Although, it doesn't like reverse. Don't use reverse. We're not going to make it. Let's go around. This is nice, though. Like, we can actually start thinking, putting proper roadways in. Now, I've locked the spawns on this side, which does mean we can not have to worry. I wouldn't mind getting some sort of vehicle to deal with the pallets. I mean, yes, we can pick them up. For the most part, I just know if we don't think ahead, we're going to get caught out, and there'll be something that we can't. So, we'll stay ahead of it. And this is, what, number 3? Let's put the clock up a bit. We need to advance time. Hopefully get another contract. So that wood contract is not going to last long enough for us to complete. So, get this one, drive around in circles. I mean, at least it's a short trip now, isn't it? We have... Oh, we can't actually see the things from outside, or I'm just doing it wrong. He's going okay. Yep. 2 more. We'll do 2 more just to be safe. At least on screen. I'll probably top it up some more anyway. Drive around in circles. So with this here, major investment, hopefully it was not a bad idea. Because it could bite us, but it won't bankrupt us. Like, it's as simple as that. It covers it'll cover its cost eventually. It's got to get that 36,000 together, and the stack of everything else for the sheep pen. I think we might be moving that bale storage soon as well. It was... There's the autosave. We've got 12,000 in there. It's 10 to 10. That's 10 to 10 at 12,000. Okay, and 12,000 and 12,000. All 10 to 10. So we need 12,000. There's just enough in there. Alright, I will do this another 5 or 6 times or whatever, and I'll see you once either the contract's finished or we see another contract show up. Well, the worker has finished up the contract. Let's check. No, there's nothing new. I'm going to just grab a chainsaw and do that one off screen. We will collect our money on that one. Thank you, good sirs. And that popped up in the sale. Don't need it, can't upgrade it by the looks of it. We will get down here and grab our chainsaw. Yes, I do want that one. Thank you very much. Interesting. There's a fun bug. Don't know what happened there, but sure. We'll get that. Yeah, we'll go chop those things off screen. This will be ready in 2 months. And that'll line up quite nicely with... where are we? 2 months' time. Like next month, it's planting season. We're gonna have to get quite fussy about what we actually do. But 2 months' time, soybeans, we might just do cash crops. Because I've been having a poke around what fields we've got to get. That one up there is actually pretty rubbish. So if we do go up here and get grass, I can replace that with a sheep, well, goat pen. But what do we got? We got to get like that one there, which is good. That one there, which is good. All of these are amazing. We don't need them, but we could cash crop them. Where's the next one that I need? Is like this one up here. That's terrible. So we'll just do a... Oh no, that's a good one as well. So what are all those? Yeah, most of the fields that we need to get are the good soil types. Even all the way over there. 174. I also need to get... What was that? 148. That was probably not a... Here's that one there. Yeah, that one's a bit rubbish. So most of them are pretty good, which is amazing. But to do the soybeans, we're going to need to get the... What is it? We have a seeder. We need to get a planter for it. We'll probably just get a penta something rows. Don't know what we'll get. Budget will determine that when we get closer to it. This is coming along nicely. Bunch of water in it to get us by. Actually, there's another pallet of... back into the menu again. Sorry about this. I just forgot about that. Probably should go sell that, shouldn't I? Probably should, but also it's only one pallet. Yeah, I'll sell it off screen. But I think that is going to be us for February. We'll go chop down some trees. I'll get the tractor back. Sell that pallet of thingo. Actually, where do we put that honey trigger? Is there any there already? No. I wonder if it just spits out. Oh no. It's February. Bees don't do their work. And we'll probably, well, we'll get that moved at some point. Actually, I say some point. That'll be when we cut the grass as well. We'll get that into a better spot. So we can clear it out and make room for where our goat pen goes in here somewhere. Man, it just doesn't feel right. I think we have a plan. Like, not just short term, but long term-ish. Very strange. Not used to doing it. We got a plow. That was a score. That was a score. I'm glad I didn't buy one for doing that contract last month. I mean, sure, it would have made it easier, but we just saved, 44%. Wow, a little less because we had to repair it, but no biggie. The real question is was this sensible picking this up so early? Well, we're going to find that out probably by April too. Alright, I'm going to go chop a tree down. Well, a few trees down. Thank you for joining me today. Feels like not much accomplished, but we did get a lot of planning and spent most of our money. Yeah. Hopefully nothing good turns up in the market overnight. But, till next time, as always, do look after yourselves. Stay safe. And we'll catch you next month.